This is a story and history of my bloodline in a 3-minute video. Now, it's really cool to think about where we come from and all the ancestors before us to literally create me or you. So I'm gonna follow my roots of my last name back as far as I can. My last name Rodriguez originates from the Visigoth people. The Visigoth people are Eastern Germanic people, or it's also known that they have originated from Scandinavia as well. 370 AD, Alaric I was born. When he turned into a man, he was the first king of the Visigoths. In 410 AD, in efforts to escape the Huns, an Asian group of people, they fled to Rome for safety. While they were in Rome for safety, they were getting treated like dogs. They did not like this. So they took down Rome and took over the west part of it, which is now known as Spain. Alaric I had many descendants before him that would be inherited as king, all the way up until Roderick, the last king of the Goths, around 700 AD. Now, Roderick also meant Rodrigo, which means ruler of. The Ez in Rodriguez means son of. I could not find any children of Roderick. It is known that he one of his allies' daughters. Not all these people were great people, man. Although Rodrigo meant ruler of, it was commonly known to name your son Rodrigo, usually to noble families that had power. Now, this would be common to name your son Rodrigo over the next centuries. And the first Rodriguez I could find documented was Juan Rodriguez Cabrera, born in 1499. He was older. He came to Mexico as a soldier under Hernan Cortez in 1519 to take down the Aztec Empire. He also had his wife, Beatriz Sanchez de Ortega. He happened to impregnate many indigenous women along with his wife, quickly spreading the name through Mesoamerica indigenous people. He was also the first one to go on an expedition up towards the United States, where you found San Diego. Now, see, the thing is, although he was the first one documented, I don't think he was alone, because in 1581, Augustine Rodriguez and Francisco Sanchez went and explored most of part of Mexico today. It leads me to believe there's plenty of Rodriguez roots exploring during those times. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of immigrants coming in, Europeans and even African slaves, and that also influences our bloodline and our ethnicity and culture. Now just being Mexican, when Mexico gained independence, there was German and French immigrants. We then pushed up towards what is now known as California, New Mexico, Texas. 1848, the US pushed us down, but we stayed where we are. You now have Rodriguez all part of Mexico and the United States. For the Rodriguez people that are already in northern Mexico, when US took over, they were then influenced by American bloodline and culture. For the ones that stayed in Mexico around 1860 to 1980, they would be influenced by Chinese, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, and Jewish people, etc.